morning, everybody. Mike Vacchi, Princetontrader.com, here for ntmarkets.com with your Thursday morning pre-market webcast. Okay, so daily chart of the ES, little down day yesterday, which is not to be, it's not a big surprise. I mean, we talked yesterday about going up and maybe breaching the upper band there up at 1603 to 1606, and that's still on the table. I mean, that stays on the table until we can breach the middle band and stay below it on a closing basis. But if you're up at 1593 and there's simply no push through that level, as there was on Tuesday at the close, couldn't get through. Your best trade there is to get short with a reasonable stop above the highs and work that into the next day. We did that over in the room. We were short 90 quarter. I didn't take advantage of it. I didn't think it was moving enough in the morning, and I cut it for a handle or so. And then we went ahead and the bottom fell out. So, you're all welcome, because me cutting that trade made the market really move. But that's the mentality you need to have. You can't be up at highs constantly looking for new highs. That's not a way to get your profit and loss statement to function. It's more of a function. If you're thinking that way, it's a function of your ideology, not a function of anything you ever see on a chart or ever see in the market. It's a function of your ideology. And that goes equally for people that are constantly bearish. So, then we get into the close yesterday, and, you've got all these people trying to short it in the hole, down 17 off the highs, looking for new lows. Okay, well, right now we are long 77 quarter. I've taken a third of that off at 81 quarter, and we'll see how the rest of it goes. I've got an even stop on because I don't really feel like losing money on the trade. So I'm giving it as wide of a berth as I can, because I think at least the initial open this morning, we're going to get a push down. I just, if it completely retests the 76s before it bounces, then I'm going to get stopped out. But that's okay, because you can always get back in. If it's a little bit shallower, then we establish that higher low that I want. And the key today is to be able to get through the daily and 3-day pivot zone, which runs from 1582.67 to 1583.42. Win that zone and you'll win the day. I don't think that the bulls are going to go away completely. I think we'll get a push this morning. How that plays out into the afternoon trade remains to be seen, but I will plan on selling my long into this morning push. And we've got non-farm payrolls tomorrow, and I would just say this: don't try to game the Fed, because you don't really know what that report's going to do. We had 88,000 jobs last month, and we went up. So what happens? We get 250,000 jobs and we go down. We get negative 20 and we go to the moon. You don't know what it's going to do. That's the point I'm trying to make. So since none of us know what it's going to do, don't mess around with it. Trade today for the day. If you have longer term positions, that's fine. But just understand that basically anything can happen tomorrow. Okay, everybody have an amazing day. Mike Vacchi, Princetontrader.com for ntmarkets.com. I'll be back tomorrow morning with another webcast. Trade them well.